Hey, thank you for clicking on this video. My name's Parker, and today I'm going to be ordering some of the worst rated and funniest looking gigs I can find on Fiverr. If you don't know what Fiverr is, it's a website where for a small sum of money you can get just about anything done. It's kind of like the Home Depot parking lot of the internet. I'm a big fan of comedy. Since I've been home, I've been going to open mics in my area. I wouldn't go as far as to call myself a comedian, because that implies that I'm actually funny, but I'm working on it. So when I placed my orders, I decided to look for comedy-related gigs, because I thought maybe it could help me out and be entertaining for you guys. I was able to find some of the worst-rated comedy gigs on Fiverr, so I placed some orders. Once they get delivered, I figured I would perform them on camera for you guys, so I hope you all enjoy. The first gig that struck me was titled, "I Will Compose and Write Your Comedy Writings." With a rating of 1.3 stars out of 5, I figured this gig would be perfect. So $7 later, my order was placed. Most of these gigs required some sort of source information or inspiration for the writer, so I quickly pulled 3 ideas out of my ass. I told him that I like jokes about YouTube, very creative, bus rides, and my wife spending all of my money. Because if I've learned one thing doing comedy, it's that boomer humor defies all age groups. But with this gig and the rest, I really wanted to see the writer's true colors shine through. So I told them they should write about what inspires them as well. The next gig I picked out was titled, "I Will Write the Best Comedy Set, Jokes, Funny Script for You." With a rating of 3.7, the equivalent of a C in letter grade, I could really respect his confidence. When I was placing this order, I noticed that there was a picture listed on his gig. The picture said, "Rumor just told me that humor have taken my next flat on rent. Wanna pay a visit?" Fun fact, this is the lesser known riddle of the Sphinx. After the first 3 ideas, my creativity was running pretty low. So I just told him to write about weather and pets, more specifically cats. My inspiration was my cat walking by and the fact that weather was happening outside. Once again, $7 later, and I had ordered, "Watch out! Laughing gas. Good." The next gig I placed an order for was actually rated 4 stars. And you guys may be wondering why there aren't any 1-star reviewed gigs on this list. I noticed that every order with 1 star was just due to cancellations, so I didn't really want to waste my time. The next gig I placed an order for was titled, "I Will Make Fatty Jokes to My Friends." If you guys are anything like me, a title like that just draws you in. I never thought one title would raise so many questions. This gig's description read, "Money depends on how heavy the jokes are." With minimal context, I could only assume that the more money you pay, the heavier friend you'd find to make fatty jokes to. I am actually pumped about this one. So $7 later, and I was on my way to receiving some fatty jokes. The final gig was actually relatively high rated. But before you click away, I paid a comedian to roast me. So I sent in this picture, some basic information about me and my life, and I told him not to hold back on any criticism of my appearance. So once that gets delivered, along with the rest of the gigs, I'm going to perform them and host the roast of myself. Okay guys, I just received the final order. It's a couple days later now, but it's time for me to present it to you. I'm going to start off with the first order that was rated 1.3 stars. He actually sent me 3 pages of jokes. I am going to be looking at my phone because I speak English, and these guys speak broken English, so it's a little hard. These first jokes are the ones that I asked him to write about my wife spending all of my money. "An armed robber stole my credit card from my car a few weeks ago. I didn't report the issue to the bank because the dude spends less money than my wife do. Honestly. My wife's mind is so much more expensive than mine, so she often withdraws from my account. Crazy. I asked my wife, 'Baby, what happened to the money in our account?' She said," there's an exclamation point there, "There is no need to repeat yourself. I ignored you fine the first time. If you want to change the world, do it. Fuck me. These are hard to read. So, my wife loves, comma, me so much that whenever we go shopping, comma, she makes sure I stand next to the cashier. I've had to recite some of these jokes 4 or 5 times to get it. An advice to every man out there. If you want to change the world, do it. While you are single. Once you are married, you can't even change your shaving stick. That reminds me, I'm all out of shaving sticks. These jokes are about my neighbor. My neighbor took off his wig at a funeral so he could eat twice. I kinda like that one. No. Some neighbors are like clouds. When they die, it's a wonderful day. The Bible tells us to love our neighbors and also our enemies. Probably because generally they are the same people. I'm not exactly sure where his neighbor hate is coming from. I think he's just got some pent-up rage built around them. Neighbors are like toilet. There's always one of them trying to shit on your day. You shit into a toilet. Every day I try to do something good in the world. Today I told my neighbor that I am the biological father of his kids. He wrote one joke about bus rides. Guess he doesn't ride buses too frequently. I often go to the bus stop as early as 4 a.m. every Tuesday, just to see the old man that keeps screaming, "I want to go, my planet needs me." YouTubes. Sometimes I witch my sleep where like YouTube platforms where I could save dreams offline and later go wash them. Especially those dreams where I married Beyonce. The most shameful experience of my life was when I got out of the bathroom to see my mom, selecting the cloth I will wear for church. That's under the YouTube category. This one really hits home with me. Comment. Dear comedian, I am tired of watching your videos. Just accept it. You're not funny. So move on. I know you guys need a break from those jokes. I did too. So now I'm going to play the video I received from I Will Make Fatty Jokes to My Friends. My challenge to you guys is the first comment I see that correctly transcribes this joke is going to get favorited. Without further ado, a fatty joke.
Hello people, today I'm gonna tell a joke. Son, if you fail the test tomorrow for that are your father, the next day. Son, how are you at some? And what are you? Well, bye guys.
I actually had to take a break from filming because reading those hurt my brain so much. These next jokes are going to be from the gig rated 3.7 stars. Weather always comes with a question, whether, because it can never make mind. If weather were a human being, it could be a girl. Girl thinks like, I go there or not. Should I buy this or that? The red dress looks good. No, not, pink, pink. And then she leaves the shop without buying anything, still thinking pink or red. Weather can't make the mind like a girl. It keeps changing. A few days back, I bought a Siamese cat. Her name is Katie. Last night I was talking to my friend on the phone, and he asked me about my cat, Katie. I said, as soon as I return home, Katie starts to rub her body against me, and then starts biting my leg softly. I like it, but sometimes she sleeps at my bathroom. She is so cute. I was on a bus, and the girl next to me, almost staring at me as she thought I was into some naughty stuff with a girl named Katie. Momentarily, I didn't say anything to her, but before I get down, I told the girl, in case you want to know about Katie, I want to say that Katie is my cat. If anyone can guess the name of the cat and leave it in the comment section below, I'll like it. Nice haircut. What's the style called? Recovering cancer patient? Good luck on your YouTube career. I don't want to say you're not going to make anything of it, but I will say usually you have to have some sort of talent or at least be marginally good looking to be successful. You have neither. Great move dropping out of college to work at a restaurant. It's so cute to see someone being an active participant and completely ruining their life with the worst decisions possible. You're like a dumber version of Forrest Gump without any of the quirky adventures. I don't even want to make fun of you. You just make me sad. You look like a lost puppy that people wish got euthanized. Your father told me when you were born, he told the nurse your name was Mistake. You're a stand-up comedian, which makes sense. Best I can tell, your whole life is a joke. You must be really confident. You dress like a homeless person. Your hair looks like it was cut by a blind person, and your body looks like a stage 4 AIDS patient. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. I plan on doing a lot more uploading. This was just my first pass at it, but I really appreciate you guys sticking through the whole video and watching. So have a good day.